when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop? That you just heard was Double O by Malibu Mitch. So, Shermee, tell us about this song.
I'm trying to think. When did I first hear of Malibu Mitch? I don't really remember when I first heard of her,
Me either, honestly.
but like I know this.
I feel like it was 30 years, Shermee.
I know that she's been around for like quite some time, like even before this like explosion of rap girls
Right.
has happened.
Yeah.
Because I've heard Nikki talk about her a little bit, but I don't think I like
Yeah.
actually listened to her until maybe 2018, 2019. I don't know, but yeah, that was Double O.
I feel like still haven't given her like the chance. Like I haven't really listened to her music. I'm gonna be 100. When I heard this song, I realized it was the first time I'd ever heard her on a song like by herself. And like her voice reminds me so much of Pop Smoke. Or maybe Pop Smoke's voice
That was
reminds me of
interesting.
her. Yeah.
Interesting.
But you don't think so though? She has that very deep and sexy, like rich quality to her voice that I love.
So her voice actually reminded me of the girl who just signed to Gucci's label, Enchanting.
Oh, I love Enchanting. I love her.
Yeah, she has the energy. That's the type of like voice it reminded me of.
I love it though. I really love when the rap girls have like really deep voice like Foxy Brown's, you know, like they're not trying to be like all cute and high squeak voice, because I feel like that's a thing that we associate with women, especially women in rap, because you know there's the whole thing of like wanting to see women as young as children. It's the whole like, you know, pedophilia thing in the music industry.
Gross.
It's very gross. It's very gross. But I really love that she leans into how rich and deep her voice is. That being said, I was not a fan of this song.
Same.
So what I've noticed with her music is she likes to do like not slow, but like it's very like it's not what you used to hear on the radio. So like it does take a little to get used to. She's very New York, I will say. Like
I do see that. I hear that in her music. Like it's very New York. I very much hear that.
So the reason why I picked her and like picked this song is because I don't know, for some reason I've been watching like those BT Her like things. Like they've been, I don't know, like they just like been doing, I guess, like stories on different people. They did one on her, and they did one on someone else. Rico Nasty, I think, was the other one that I watched. And when I was watching,
okay,
it was just, you know, it's just like a little small documentary or whatever, like nothing too big. But when I was watching hers, it was just a lot of stuff that she said in that was just kind of like, yeah, we don't really hear much about Malibu Mitch on her own unless she's like with Megan.
With like somebody, right? Or on a song with somebody.
So, like, I had listened to other songs before this time, but I was like, I don't know a project from her. So like I'm kind of want to see what like she comes out with, if she gives us something else. But her voice, I don't know if y'all ever heard her talk. Her actual talking voice is very squeaky. It's very, very squeaky.
Really? Yes. So this is like an affect?
Yeah. She was saying in the documentary that like she really loved Foxy Brown. Like Foxy Brown was like such a big inspiration on her. So as she kept rapping, she was like, I know no one's gonna like this squeaky voice, so I need to figure something else out. So like if you listen to her like beginning songs to like now, it's like her pitch goes down every song.
Yeah, okay. But I get that though. That's very like where she's from. Where's she from? Is she from the Bronx?
I think so.
Or
I
think
Brooklyn? She's from the Bronx. I could be lying.
So I get it, because I feel like New York girls, especially girls from like boroughs like the Bronx and excuse me, I've been drinking.
Oh!
I've been drinking. No, she's
I've
from
been
the South Bronx.
drinking. Right.
She's
So
from South Bronx.
So it makes sense though. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like I feel like they have a much tougher like exterior. Like that's like the stereotype about girls from the Bronx, you know? Like Cardi B, like they say the same thing. And even girls from Queens like Nicki Minaj, and girls from Brooklyn like Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. Like they say that about, these specific types of, New York women. So I totally get where she's going with that. Like she wants to be respected, and I don't blame her. So I don't know. Maybe I will start listening to Malibu Mitch. Maybe Shermee has to make us a new playlist of get into these artists.
Yeah, maybe we gotta start making a playlist of our whoever we pick for the first songs, like other songs you should listen by them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
The April playlist will be out by the time this episode drops, so Shermee's working on it. We've made that her unofficial official job though, low key. So how y'all doing, guys? It's been a minute since we recorded. Actually, let's start with Shermee.
Dang, you just went straight to me.
Who was out of the country. Shermee was in Dubai, guys. She got flued out, okay?
All expenses,
all expenses paid for.
I took those songs to heart.
Okay. Flued out for the weekend. So please tell us about it, Shermee. Tell us about your excursion.
Yeah, Dubai was like so much fun. I had a great time. There was a lot of complications that my friends ran into. I didn't run into them because I was by myself and I was doing my own thing. But it was like it's open, so there is things to do. So like the tourist things you'll do, like go to a beach.
What did you do? We want to hear. I've never been to the Middle East, and I took Arabic in high school.
They never took you out there?
They never took me out there. Nope.
Dang.
Nope. I never got to go.
Do better.
Yep. Do better. Y'all should have let me go.
I spent a lot of time at the beach. So, like, I would describe Dubai as Miami and, like, Vegas mixed together. So, it's very...
Really?
Yeah.
Are all the Instagram baddies out there?
All the time. So, like, you know how Mexico is, like, the U.S. like, party's place?
Yeah.
That's what, to England, or, like, Europe all in general, that's what Dubai is to them. So... we know Dubai to be like, or just like the whole UAE in general to be like this super conservative and stuff like that. But because Dubai is becoming such a tourist attraction, a lot of those things that you would normally associate with them, like you got to be like super wrapped up, like they're becoming a lot more lenient on a lot of things. So yeah, be people out and you can wear your bikinis out there. You got your shoulders out. You ain't got to have your head
burqa, hijab, or any of that.
But I spent a lot of time at the beach, just chilling.
At the beach,
yeah, that felt good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like,
how was the food? What'd you eat?
So I ate a lot of things except for Middle Eastern food. We went to a Jamaican spot.
Really?
Come on, bro. Didn't Sass teach you better?
Here's the thing. No. Let me explain. So many different cultures are over there now. Like, what you're thinking of, like a traditional. Okay, so when we did our desert tour, we had like a traditional meal or whatever. But like,
what did you eat? What was the traditional meal?
It was like kebabs. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Okay, got you.
Kebabs, rice.
Did you smoke
salad?
Like, I don't know, hookah?
Hookah is everywhere. That's what makes it like super different.
Okay.
Like, that's why I say it's a dash at Atlanta. Because every restaurant
you
go to...
Not Atlanta. I really hate you. She said Atlanta. Bitch, you in a whole different country talking about Atlanta.
Let me tell you, like, every restaurant has hookah. They offer you hookah to do. And so, like, so they're not fully open. Things closed at 1. They were supposed to open March 1st, but they pushed it back. So, like, the clubs aren't open, but restaurants have set themselves up in this, like, lounge type vibe. Okay. So everyone just has hookah everywhere you go. Like, it's just hookah. Like,
Which brings us
shisha.
Shisha. Which brings us to our most important point. Tell me about the men. We need to know. What's the vibe? What are the rich niggas on?
Part 2.
Okay.
Did you find a sugar daddy?
Absolutely. We need answers to both questions.
Y'all,
go.
I did not find a sugar daddy.
And go back. Go back.
Go back.
You failed. Go back to start. Do not pass go. You failed.
I know. Okay, y'all.
You had one job. One job.
I know. I really did. I'm sorry. I was putting in work. I was trying. I met a couple like, African Nigerian daddies out there, but like, here's the thing. I was with a group, so it was 8 of us. So like, it's hard to like try to maneuver as a group. So we were like on the schedule.
What she means by that, listeners of Where My Girl's At, she's not really about this life. Okay,
right? You
she's
not
a city girl.
You gotta parlay
that. Y'all. Here's the thing. The only reason why I was trying to be a team player is because I was there for somebody else's birthday. If it was just like,
got you.
Oh, we just decided to go.
I guess.
I'm like, okay, because like, how do I look like being out there and like, if we're there for someone's birthday and like, I'm just like, okay, bye y'all. Granted, during the day is when I did stuff by myself, and that's kind of when I would meet people. But like, when you go back, so like, I spent a lot of time with them like at dinner and stuff like that. So like, everyone wants to move at 1, like at the nighttime. So it's just kind of like, you can't really function when it's a group. Like, you gotta either be 2 or 1. Like, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
I feel it.
I totally get that.
So I do need to go back out there, especially when they open back up. Like, when the clubs open up, I know it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I need to go with you, so you need to let us know how you were able to do that. Because a bitch would like to I will be on a mission. I will find
I'll tell you this.
Daddy, okay?
It is easy if you're at the mall. Like, especially as a Black girl, a lot of like African men will come up to you.
Well. Check.
Luckily, I am a Black woman. So last time I checked.
Not last time I checked.
Checked all the boxes.
And my friend, who like, I didn't go visit her, but like, she had been out there since January. She said that Tinder is like a good way, not to say find a sugar daddy, but like guys who will like treat you well and stuff like that.
Sounds amazing. Sounds like
yes, we do need to go back out.
Yes.
Because I didn't do a good job, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you this time.
Next trip, I got y'all. I got us.
Yeah, that's exactly. You got us. Take one for the team. What about you, Brie? How are you?
I'm good. So I'm back in the great state of Texas. I had to warm up my arm so I can get that vaccine so I could get back to the streets.
Streets are calling, y'all. They're calling. Will you heed the call? Let us know.
Exactly. The streets are calling. Street tacos, the clubs, all of it. So no, yeah, things have been good. I got
the clubs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the streets in general, all of it, whatever that means for anybody.
Well, Texas is open, so I can't say nothing.
Texas never closed.
Yeah, I was like, Texas never. Yeah, Texas
they never gave
closed.
A fuck.
They were just like, listen, bro, like, we need to get so many vaccines out here that, like, you just need to, like, give me your arm. But no, I've got a glimpse of summer this past week. I went out to lunch with a friend, and the weather is amazing, and I did a little bit of day drinking, and I was like, this is what summer is going to feel like. So I'm in a good space right now.
That's so good. I got laid. So...
Wait. Big question. Hold on.
Yes, I did, bitch.
Wait. Big question. Did you come though? Because it doesn't count if you didn't.
Yes.
Come.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, it's a fair question. A lot of people be out here and.
Oh my God! Yes. Yes, I did. So I just I was like pretty much had given up on dating. For a while. And I'll be honest, mostly it was just because I was like just depressed, and I don't want to do it. But now that I'm vaccinated, almost fully. I'll get my second shot next week.
We almost active.
We almost active. So this one didn't count.
She all the way active.
This one didn't count. This one didn't count.
Not this is a test run.
This one didn't count. This one didn't count. Yeah, I was like, it's been too long. I'm too embarrassed to say how long it's been, but it's been a minute, y'all. Please understand when I say that, I don't mean it as a joke.
I feel you.
It's been a minute.
It's been Corona. You can't get judged.
Yeah, you can't be judged.
I'm
still
not gonna say it. I'm still not gonna say it, but
I mean, you don't have to put your business out there, but
yeah.
But if we were to put a month to it.
None of your business.
See, Brianna is nosy. She nosy.
None of your fucking business months. That's how many months, bitch. But yeah, so I feel very good about where I am, in my life. I'm updating my wardrobe with nice spring pieces. I just bought a new.
Nice.
I just bought a new bag. I got a new Brandon Blackwood bag, one of his little totes, baby. Yes, I did. I got it for the pre-order. I'm very excited for it to drop.
I'm debating if I want to do the pre-order.
You should, because then what are you going to do? Because the totes are not coming back.
Oh, snaps. Let me just go on and do that.
Yeah, I got one of the totes because the in systematic racism totes are like going away forever. Probably not forever. Like, I feel like he'll definitely bring them back, but he was like, this is it for the totes. So you should definitely buy one. For support Black businesses, everybody that's listening, support Black businesses. But let's get into it. We have quite a few topics, but here's where I want to start. I'm just gonna go from, I think, what's least interesting to me because it's right in front of me. To what's most interesting. So let's talk about the Grammys very briefly.
Oh, the Grammys was the least interesting.
I mean, it was.
Okay, I want to say I'm happy for Meg Thee Stallion.
Of course.
She is a Grammy
Award a three-time Grammy Award winner, bitch.
Wait, what are the three that she won? I'm sorry. Okay,
it was
so for those who don't know, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. I watched the highlights.
The performances. Yeah.
So it's like
I was out the country, so I had
best new artist, best rap performance, and then
best rap song collaboration or best rap song or whatever. She won the things they give to the Black people. But she won best new artist. I mean, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But she won best new artist, which is not something that typically goes to a Black artist. And if you remember, the last time we recorded, I was like, it's going to go to Doja Cat. And then it did. And then Doja Cat didn't win anything. She got completely shut out.
Right.
Which is crazy to me.
I was sad about that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, like, Doja Cat
has threw me off, too.
Doja Cat has a very, very, very long career ahead of her.
I think that's the reason why I didn't care.
Exactly. She is just scratching the surface of what is to come for her. I'm mad that she only got to perform one song, though. I will say that made me upset. I did really like most of Meg's performance. So here's what I have to say about the Grammys. And then I'll let y'all say y'all piece.
What you gotta say?
Miss Cardi B is not a live performer. She just ain't got it.
I didn't know. I didn't know we were going to do that, but yeah.
She just don't have it. This is the second time at the Grammys that she's fumbled. She just ain't got it. And you know what? I'm completely fine with that because I'm going to keep listening to the music.
I was about to say,
I'm going to keep standing for the fashions.
Yeah, it's like, stick to your strengths. And it's like,
baby,
it's all right. It's all right. Like, I'm still going to listen and stream your music, but it's
she was out there trying her damnedest. And
I'm trying to figure out why it's not working.
I don't know. Maybe she's not a dancer. Maybe she's not. Because she keeps lip syncing. And I don't know why she's not singing live. Maybe she doesn't have the breath control that she needs to. Because Meg, if you saw Meg's performance, she did that. Like, Sis is in her bag vocally.
Oh, did you see like the callback to what is it, like the Beyonce song? I forget the part where it's
Freakum
like
Dress.
the guy. Yes. Like, I love that.
Meg is so motherfucking Hive, okay? And we respect a Hive member achieving these heights. So big ups to her. She deserves it. Big ups to, Doja Cat, who obviously killed her performance, but she was always gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, no matter how many times she performs Say So, I'm gonna like it all the time.
Every time. Every single time.
Because it's different.
Every time.
It's different every time.
And she does that purposefully, and she does it well. It's gonna be different every single time, and we're gonna love it every single time. Cardi B...
Because it's a different rendition of the song. Like,
yes. Every time.
It works.
Cardi B, she tried her hardest, but, she looked good. I don't know what the fuck that whole gladiator suit was about, but she looked good. But speaking of that, Cardi B just earned her 5th #1 single, guys.
That's happy crazy. For her. I'm happy for her.
I was so shocked because I was like, this song of all
songs?
Exactly. I knew it was.
Exactly. I was like, this song of all of them? I'm like, Up is like, okay, I was listening to it actually today, and I was like,
it's not it. Like, it's cute. Like, I'll listen to it when I'm, like, riding my bike or I'm on a run.
Right.
But I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it. Like, I think it's a good party song. I think it's a good fun song to listen to.
It's a good fun song.
But it's not, it didn't give me, but you know what? I said the same thing about that Maroon 5 song, which I hated.
Wait, the Maroon 5 song with
Cardi B. No, with Cardi B.
You?
Yeah. Hated that motherfucking song.
I like that one. That was cute.
They play this song every 2 minutes on the radio. I hated the shit out of it. But
wait, is Maroon 5 the segue into like pop? Because Megan Thee Stallion just did a song with Maroon 5 as well, and I think
it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite, though, because I think Maroon 5 had a moment in, 2005, but now they're clinging on to hip-hop and all these hip-hop collaborations, thinking it's going to have some resurgence for their career. So I don't think Meg needed them. I think they needed Meg. Like, they needed Cardi.
Oh, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so I don't
always
think
get the hottest rap girl on one of their songs.
They get the hottest rap girl. They get Kendrick Lamar. They get Future. They get anybody in hip-hop to cling on to it because they're smart. They know this is what's selling. They know this is what's going to help us chart. And it's exactly what happened. I think they thought when I did not listen to this song with Megan Thee Stallion because I simply refuse. I simply refuse. I'm not giving into it. I'm not giving into it.
But it's not nothing worth.
The thing is I feel like they thought they were going to achieve the same thing that they were able to do with Cardi B. Unfortunately, it's not the same. She doesn't have the same audience. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, her audience isn't as strong as
it's not
Cardi
as
B
Cardi
audience
B.
is.
But that's okay. It's
it's no problem.
No problem. It's different. It is what it is. But
speaking of problems, though,
yeah.
Sweetie and Quavo.
Wait.
Listen. So, did you guys watch the interview on YouTube with Justin?
No,
Combs?
I would never.
Okay, so Justin Combs.
Wait, you didn't watch that?
You gotta watch that.
All
right. So Justin Combs has this new series.
Do you think I'm gonna sit and watch it listen to a bunch of men on a couch talking to microphones?
Okay, so it's not.
That sounds like the opposite of what I would want to do.
So here's the thing: I wouldn't watch it just because it's Justin. I would watch it because I watch it because of Sweetie and that one clip. That's what made me watch it.
Exactly.
I didn't watch it.
So basically, Justin has this new show on YouTube. They're Revolt TV, where it's called Respectfully Justin, which is another conversation. But they ask really messy
that guy
questions.
from Instagram who I hate. I've had to block that account because it's just so annoying.
But so basically, they just ask a lot of invasive questions. So a lot of the
niggas do.
So a lot of the conversations had to do with okay, if this dude that you really loved was broke, would you still go out with him, sweetie? That type of thing.
Childish ass shit.
Yeah,
who wants to sit around and have a talk? No, the answer is no. I'm not fucking a broke nigga.
That keep having these same conversations.
The same conversation.
The threesome conversation. If you broke.
If you broke, are you gonna stay? I'm sick of it. No, we've decided no. We've decided no. Do you know how mentally exhausting poverty is? I'm not about to deal with that in my life. I have enough going on.
Look, two poverties don't make a rich.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay?
Put that on a t-shirt.
That's that's gonna merch coming soon, everybody. Merch coming soon, everybody.
buy now on our Etsy store.
We got an Etsy store. We got us a real website. The fuck?
The merch is coming sooner than later, guys. Like for real, no bullshit. We're working on it, so y'all better buy that shit.
But
please.
Getting back to Sweetie and Quatavius.
Excuse me?
Is that his name?
Not Quatavius. I hate them. You know what I hate? No, that's his government. That's his federal government.
Y'all are so lucky y'all can't see my face right now.
Yeah, Shermee turned off her camera.
But some people, I feel like on Twitter, some people like contributed this interview to like fueling the fire of like their breakup, which I think is dumb. But like also, you know, like Justin and Sweetie.
But you don't think they broke up before that? I feel like they broke up.
That's what I was trying to figure out too. I was trying to figure that out.
I feel like they broke up before that.
I feel like it too. And I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know, interesting that she showed up on Justin's show. They previously had dated in the past. So I was like, interesting that you're here. But, you know, business is business. A check is a check. So it is what it is.
I don't think she had paid for that. I don't think they do that, but...
Oh, really?
Wait, they don't get paid for them appearances?
I thought so.
For an interview? I don't know. I mean, hey.
But you don't think I would go on that show for free?
For free?
I feel like it's for clout.
Probably.
Okay, I guess.
But what did you guys think?
That's not like a magazine or something. Okay, anyway, what you say, Bree?
I was just going to say, like, what did you guys think?
We keep cutting her off. I'm sorry.
I mean, like,
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Like, so, like, from the tweet exchange and stuff like that on Twitter, like, what do you guys think? I mean...
I think she did the best thing for her. Because I fully believe her when she says this. Like, she ain't got no fucking reason to lie on this nigga that she was in love with. And I mean, why should you stay in a relationship where a nigga is cheating on you, even if it's privately and he's not embarrassing you? It's still hurtful. And then on top of that, the way that he came about it is like, I cannot believe you would tell everybody about the way that I hurt you. It's such a nigga ass thing to say. Like, he's definitely amigos.
But like, people were gonna ask, like, why did y'all break up?
None of your motherfucking business. Like, I mean, if she wanted to say it, like, that's fully her right to say this is why we broke up. And I mean, you shouldn't have did that shit. And he's like, I can't believe you did this. I had love for you. Well, you shouldn't have cheated on me. How about that, nigga? How about that?
Bro, and I feel like on both sides of the coin, people are like, how could, like, Quavo cheat on Sweetie? And she's such a bad chick, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with Sweetie.
They really need to learn that sooner or later.
It has nothing to do with Sweetie.
That's like, who needs to get cheated on for them, like, for it to stick in their head?
Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
That's what I keep saying.
I don't understand what it's going to take for you guys to learn that won't stop a man from cheating. There are men out here who don't cheat, okay? Fully. And you need to find them niggas, okay? I'm sorry that we have not yet, but that doesn't mean that all men cheat, and that doesn't mean that the badder a bitch you are, it's going to stop a nigga from cheating. It's not.
Exactly.
It's not. And you shouldn't tie your self-worth to, oh, well, if she got cheated on, then because you're a different person. You're with a different person, and your situation is your situation, and you guys need to stop looking at couples. Now, I did like Sweetie and Quavo together.
I did too.
I will say.
They were cute.
But I do not
I didn't really care for them. I liked their gifts. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought they were so cute, though. Did you not read that GQ interview?
Yeah, watch the interview with, like, the
I'll be real, the only
so
GQ thing that I watched was it Sierra and Russell?
I love that one too.
That was a good one too.
I think so I'm gonna be real. My favorite celebrity couple is Naomi and Corday.
I love them too. I haven't
watched that one. I need to watch that one.
They're so adorable. And Corday is actually like a really decent rapper, I have to say.
When he dropped those YBN dudes,
he did that.
God bless you.
That was the best thing he could have done.
He leveled
that
up.
was the best thing he could have done for himself because he's miles ahead of them in his ability and his skill. And if you listen to his last project, and if you listen to his last project, you would see why. And I'm excited to see what kind of future he has. I hope they have a long future. Naomi is obviously finna make this nigga a house husband, like, cause Naomi out here doing her damn
he loves
thing.
It. He don't care,
and he don't care, and that's how you need a nigga to be seen
like
and not heard.
He's like sports. sports.
Be seen and not heard. Okay, that's what you need, a nigga. I will bring home the bacon. Okay, and she does. And she does. Okay, and I'm not mad at her for doing that, but I'm not mad at Sweetie for doing what's best for her.
I'm
Sweetie's
happy
gonna
she
be just
put
fine.
boundaries out there.
Exactly.
Her fellow rap girl should put boundaries out there as well, and we all know who I'm talking about.
Wait, that could be so many people. Who are you talking about?
Which one? Which one?
I don't
Who
know.
else is married to Amigo?
Oh, you talking about Cardi B, Miss Cardi B?
Yes.
Well, listen, we haven't heard nothing about this nigga cheating lately, so maybe he's turned a new leaf.
We also didn't hear about Quavo cheating.
I was like, we also didn't hear about Quavo.
That's true. But maybe he's turned a new leaf. I don't know. The whole thing is now you see all the Migos, like now they're on Twitter like, oh, we're in album mode. Like, nigga, you just got dumped. It's okay to be sad. Like, you don't have to go full on like, I'm in this motherfucker grinding. Like, Culture 3 finna stop the world. We get it. You're sad and you're projecting. Like, just be sad, nigga.
Okay, but how did y'all feel about his sister jumping in?
I didn't see that.
I did see that. I actually did see that. I saw it on Twitter.
What did she say?
She was just like, nobody liked that stuck up bitch. She spelled none of this correctly. And
I hate it.
But she was just saying like a bunch of stuff like okay, go ahead.
No, let me tell you what blew me about it. When she was like, y'all don't know the real Sweetie, stuff like that. So we like, okay, sis, spill the tea. Like, tell us about it. And then she was just like, she's materialistic and she's stuck up. Yeah, bitch, I fucking know that.
We knew that.
Shouldn't you be? If I looked like Sweetie, I fucking would be, bitch. You
talking about the girl who carries a mirror to the beach, to the gas station?
Carries a mirror everywhere. Carries a mirror everywhere. A full-length mirror. A full-length mirror at that. And you say, oh, this bitch is stuck up? Yeah, we knew. She still seems like a good person.
Has a whole series about Birkin bags.
Literally. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry that she's materialistic. But she doesn't seem like she's like
still would hang out with her.
Exactly.
Like, I still would be friends with her.
Don't want to be friends.
It seems like she would she's still a good person. And so for that, I'm still going to be Team Sweetie. Yep. I don't really care about the Migos anymore. I'm still going to listen to Culture 3.
The Migos hasn't really been that popping, if we're being honest. The only time the Migos
for a minute, it's been a minute
making noise is when they with their rap girl. Like
now, yeah, because their solo albums did absolutely nothing.
Nothing
for me. Absolutely nothing for me. But you know what?
But I do have a topic for us, like next time, somewhat related to this.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. So moving on to something. Let's talk about Flo Milli, because let's bring it back around to something good. Which I'm so happy about our little sister. Like, she just won't let up.
She's doing her thing.
Like, they finally released the video for I Am.
That video is good.
I want this to go number one. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
We had a budget.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna make it go number one. I don't care.
Okay, I think the I Am music video is what is it? The 69 Ariana Grande song
should have been
wanted to be.
Who directed the video, Young Baby Tate's video? Because whoever that is, like, get it. I hope you get a raise, baby. I hope you get another check, a bigger check, because you deserve it. I think it's what they were. They're doing it so well. Like, Young Baby Tate is just so fucking fine and just so funny and so talented, and Flo Milli is just so like just like Flo Milli has this energy that just makes you like, she just makes music for bad bitches, and she is getting so much better every single time we hear her. She is growing as an artist. Like, she's growing so much as an artist, and you love to see it. You just fucking love to see it.
She was the perfect compliment. And what I really appreciated about the video is, not to get into a whole conversation about colorism and hip hop and whatnot, but the entire
you gotta speak
video
on it.
Was full of brown women and black men.
Period.
Like, I was
always listen to them.
Yeah, because I was like, this is what we need to see. We need to see more of this.
Yes.
And I was so happy to see it. And And like I said, I was so glad that like they executed like the whole like cute, playful, high-end sleepover type of deal. Like,
it was so
I thought it was so
stunning. I loved everything about it. I'm really happy for them. Yeah, so that's our girl, Flo Millie. We are Flo militant now and forever. We gonna stand for the rest
Y'all
of
know
time.
I'm a Flo militant. Y'all know I'm the general.
General Shermee. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is that you wrote here, Shermee. What is Battle of the Purrs? What the fuck does that mean?
Rolling. Wait, let me get there.
What does that mean?
So I don't know where you all been, what y'all been up to, but
I don't follow either of these people on Instagram,
right,
on Twitter.
Same. That's for the
know.
youngins, the Gen Zs.
Yeah,
the
this
Gen
sounds like
Zers.
not
you're
my...
Gen Z. What?
No,
I'm a cusp.
not.
I'm a cusp.
Yeah.
I'm 97.
And I'm 96, so I'm even.
No, y'all are fully in. Y'all are fully
No,
in.
bitch.
We are a
No,
cusp.
bitch.
We
No,
are a
bitch.
cusp.
Do not lump me in with my brother who's just turned 21 in the year 2021. Absolutely not,
Right,
bitch.
same.
Absolutely not, bitch.
Child, well, anyways, Coy Leray last Friday, well, yesterday for us, she dropped a song called Big Purr, and y'all know
I started to listen to that song. I did not finish it.
Well, you know Roland Ray, what'd he do?
Purr. Purr. Bitch, purr. I told you I've been listening to a lot of SoundCloud mixes, and you know how they'll show the comments on the mix, like wherever it is in the track. So many of them are like, I was listening to a Nicki Minaj like mega mix this morning, and every other comment was like, purr, bitch, purr. Roland Ray has impact. Roland Ray has impact.
So he called out Carla Ray, was like, you can't be stealing my purr. And so she dropped her song and was like, she was like, I'm big, I think she said, I'm big purr. And yours is like a big purr, whatever his is.
What? What the fuck is that?
So then Roland Ray dropped the purr song too. So it's the battle of the purrs.
No, he did not.
Yes,
Roland Ray dropped the song?
Yes.
I have to listen to this now.
I'm gonna send it to y'all, but it's the battle of the purrs. So
we'll
give our opinions on Twitter when everybody listens to both.
It's like that that song that Santana dropped, Walk, that became a whole big challenge, but it was supposed to be a diss to Roland Ray. Completely, it's so ableist and like the easiest thing you could have gone after. And every time I hear it, I'm just like, okay, this is cute, but if you think about why this song exists, like we shouldn't be glorifying this.
That's so bad. It's so bad.
It's so bad. Like, it just sucks.
I must say, yeah, the chorus is cute though. Let me see it. Wow.
True. Walk. Because it's so simple. It's so catchy. Yeah, okay, so let's move on. So Versus announced a ton of new they have a whole new slate of battles, and a bunch of them they didn't reveal. And so everybody's kind of speculating that one of them is Lil' Kim v. Foxy Brown. But Trina actually went on her radio show and said that she wants a versus battle against Lil' Kim. And
that's
exactly
how we feel. That's exactly how we feel.
I'm good. Thanks.
It's not to say that Trina doesn't have hits. You know, it's not to say that she doesn't have bars. It's not to say that she doesn't have the range. But baby, this is a different league. Like, look, it's a different league. I'm sorry.
I don't want to say requirements, but like, yeah, one of the requirements is that you all like kind of grew up in the same time span.
And exactly.
You all
and I feel like
in the same time span.
I feel like Trina v. like, I don't know, Kaya, Trina v. But that wouldn't happen.
I'm gonna say that wouldn't happen, but
Trina, there has to be someone else. I'm missing. Like, I can't say Nicki Minaj because it wouldn't stand.
The only person Nicki can battle is Drake, if you ask me.
Eve, maybe.
I
don't
see
know.
that.
I could see Trina v. Eve. I could see Trina v. like who am I thinking? Shit. I don't know. There's so few that I think of when I think of the 2000s, you know? I think of Trina.
Crime Mob.
She could go Diamond and
Missy
Princess.
Elliott.
I don't think
not
Missy Elliott. Absolutely not. No, Missy.
I mean, I'm thinking early 2000s.
But when you think of Missy's catalog,
yeah,
that's not fair. That's not fair to Trina.
I mean,
it's not fair to Trina.
There we got our answer.
I just think this isn't and I appreciate it. This is the kind of confidence you need to have in yourself. But it wouldn't.
Yeah, that's like mother versus daughter.
Exactly. And I mean, all these bitches are Kim's sons, and we've acknowledged that time and time again, you know? Like, she knows it, they know it, we know it. And so it's just, obviously, like, Trina is a pioneer at this. You know, when we talk about, like, women in rap, especially Southern women in rap, like, Trina really did something else for Miami. Like, she really put Miami rap, like, Help was one of the people who helped put Miami rap on the map, you know? So we can't sit here and we would never say like, oh, Trina's catalog doesn't hold up or anything like that, because that's not the truth. I just think this isn't a matchup made. This isn't a matchup for anybody.
It's not. It's okay though.
This isn't anybody's matchup.
We'll find somebody for you, boo. Give us like 2 to 3 business days.
Absolutely. And we'll have somebody appropriate for Trina to battle. Okay, so here is probably the most important hot topic before we move on to our main topic.
Period, honey. Period.
So who do we write to? How do we start a petition? Who do I email?
I was just about to start twerking. Like,
who do I cyberbully to make Twerkulator come out by the summertime? I need it now. I can't. They deleted the link from SoundCloud, so I can't even listen to it no more.
I saw that.
I got it downloaded though.
How the fuck you download it? Okay, you gotta send that my way.
You're the problem. You're the problem.
But low-key, send that to me though.
Same. Low-key.
I mean, we need justice for Twerkulator. So everybody, there was a song that was leaked, and it was circulating on Twitter and on Instagram and things like that. A City Girl song called...
it was whatever that word is. Circulating. On TikTok. TikTok was the first one to have
TikTok,
it.
TikTok. Yeah, it was on TikTok first.
Yeah, TikTok was the first people to have it. And like, people have like a dance challenge or whatever to it.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
crazy.
Little elbow to knee thing. That little elbow to knee thing.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
When I tell you, TikTok has had this song for 2 weeks.
And they still haven't cleared it.
No.
So what happened is the song blew up on social media. And then everybody was just like, okay, they need to drop this now. Like, because if you hear the song, you're like, this is a summer. Like, this
automatic
is
banger.
City Girl summer. Okay, it's up. Okay. But then Young Miami, was it who tweeted like, oh, Twerkulator didn't get cleared,
Yeah,
guys.
she said it didn't get cleared.
It didn't get cleared, so they can't release it. Because they obviously sample... because the chorus goes, it's time for the Twerkulator, it's time for the twerk. And if you're from Chicago, like, you know,
stand up,
you know, bitch, what time it is.
Stand up.
If you're from Chicago, you know what happens when they start singing, it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. And then you do.
I hate y'all so much.
Come on, the ultimate auntie.
I mean, no, for real though. So obviously that's a song that they sampled and interpolated very heavily. So I guess it just didn't get cleared. But I mean, maybe after all of this, something will happen. I mean, I want to be optimistic because I want this song. I need this song.
I want this song now. Like, this
I want it yesterday,
it's
bitch.
It's my song and I deserve it now. It is my song and I need it now. I need this. Justice
for Twerkulator. Please, for the love of God, we fucking need it.
All I'm saying is, by the time I'm in Miami sometime this summer, Like,
I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to
next.
Miami?
I am. I'm going to the epicenter. I am.
By the time I'm in Cabo in June, I fucking need this song.
I need this song with a
Y'all
margarita
talking
in my
about
hand.
me need to find a sugar daddy. Y'all need to find us one.
Don't worry about it. I'm on it. I'm
don't
already
worry about
Googling.
It, sweetheart. Don't worry about It, sweetheart.
I'm already Googling where do the sugar daddies hang out in Cabo. Okay, honey, I'm on it. Okay.
Put me to shame, please.
I fucking will. I have no problem. I have no shame in my game. Okay, I will tell you. I could tell y'all stories.
Shooters shoot. Shooters shoot.
Shooters shoot. And I plan on doing it. Okay.
Is that the mood all summer? Okay, let me get it together.
That's the mood. That's the mood starting right now, March 27th at 5:16 p.m. Bitch.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the summer. We starting right now, bitch.
Right, it's spring fling type of deal.
Okay. Which kind of leads into our main topic about sexual liberation in rap music. You know, we kind of felt like this was something that was so important for us to talk about, especially with the whole controversy that has surrounded WAP since the song dropped, you know? Because I feel like it's always been such a big part of women in hip hop. You know, it kind of started with Salt and Pepper in the 80s when they released Push It. And then I feel like it had a huge renaissance in the 90s with Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown and even the Brad and all these women. And it kind of like hit its stride in like in the 2000s, but now it's become such a staple of women in hip hop of just rapping about getting your pussy eaten, about fucking niggas and sending them home,
sucking
about
dick,
riding dick,
playing with dicks in the car.
I'm gonna ride that dick like a seesaw. Wait, no, I'm gonna ride that dick like a stolen car. Okay, I got the best pussy that you had thus far. Like it's such a staple in hip hop music, and I mean, one personally, I love it because I think it's come from a place of, you know, I feel like this is an art form, especially, you know, in rap music, where a lot of it was us, you know, being objects, you know, being objectified by a lot of men in this, you know, industry, and being, you know, passive in the way that, you know, we are participants, like very passive participants in the art form. But when women started to own their sexuality and say, yes, you're gonna eat this pussy. Yes, I'm gonna take that dick. Yes, I'm gonna do this, this, and that, but because I want to. Then it became a problem. But, you know, I think it really kind of led to, you know, I think it kind of bred a generation of women who kind of created a generation of women that is us, that doesn't take the kind of shit that women had to, that won't stay in relationships where they're getting cheated on and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I think it's like, it more so was able to give a birth of women of confidence in their sexuality. Because again, I think to your point, Mariah, of like women I feel like we're taught to be not complicit. Maybe that is the right word.
Submissive.
But like submissive, not be able to express, not express our desires and like the way that we want to fully receive pleasure. And so I think by being able to like hear that in songs and women expressing themselves of like, hey, I like this, I take charge of this X, Y, and Z. I think it gave a lot of confidence to, I think, women in our generation to be like, hey, like, it's okay if I'm not in a relationship and I can like go around, have a hot girl summer, do what I want.
And like, you know what? It makes me think about the way that we learn about the women's movement and even the sexual revolution and the, you know, the whole women's movement that happened in the 60s and the 70s. And you hear about all these, you know, pioneer, trailblazing, like bra burning women who did all this for sexual freedom and who did all this to create feminism. But we don't talk enough about the way women in hip hop did that. And the way that women in hip hop kind of pioneered what we know today as modern day feminism.
Yeah, I would agree. I think, sorry, I kind of have a different take. So, well, I guess because I didn't live through the 90s and like fully understood. I
mean, neither did we.
Hey, we just passed by.
I was there for a second, just a blink.
Just a hot second.
But I guess because I didn't live through those eras, I can't be as like critical on those eras compared to now. So yes, I feel like the songs that we're getting nowadays, they're very like sexually free, sexually liberated and stuff like that. But personally, I don't feel a full like sexual liberation from it, only because a lot of it, to me, I think, is somewhat still geared towards men. And I think a lot of that does have to do with a lot of like it's men in the writing room. So like, yeah, we get some songs where, like, when Megan was like, when I ride the dick, I'm gonna spell by name. But then like I still feel like these women still it's like one foot in, one foot out of like feminism a little bit, if you ask me, because like they'll be like, yeah, I'm a hoe, but like don't put me in the category with the real hoes, like don't associate me with them in real life. Like we're still going through this like lady in the streets, freak in the sheets era, and I'm kind of over that altogether. Like I feel like a lot of it is like using hoe culture, but like not fully accepting it. Like it's like, yeah, I be riding dick, but it's like for my man, it's for my husband. Like I'm not with you hoes, but I'm with you hoes.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I see that. I totally get what you mean in that respect.
Cause like I don't know if y'all remember this, but like before Megan like really blew up, she had did an interview. So like mind you, Big O Freak and all like this Freak Nasty, all that shit was out. And then she did an interview and she was like, I think they was asking like, would you like fuck an ex again or something like that? And she was like, yeah, I'll like fuck ex again, keep my body count low, even if he had a girlfriend. And people was just like, girl, what? You be talking all this crazy.
Right. What does that mean?
Crazy
what does
shit.
That
like,
mean?
what the hell? And even like Cardi B, like someone who come from the strip club, she like, in the beginning, she made it like very much known, like, yes, I come from strip clubs, stuff like that, but like I'm not one of them hoes in the back sucking dick and shit like that. So I think she's gotten a little bit better. But I think she's gotten a little bit better, and maybe a lot of them have gotten a little bit better, but I would like for it to get to a place where, I don't know, I think a lot of it does have to do with like men being in the writer's room. Like, I don't know about you all, but I do look at a lot of writing credits for songs, and I do see like
I do that every time. I do that.
It's a lot of men.
I do that every time.
So I'm like, that's why we're getting these same tired like lines that are supposed to be sexually liberated, like pussy on Fiji, my pussy better than hers. And it's like, yes, I want y'all to talk about your pussy, I want y'all to big y'all stuff up, but like to some extent, I do feel like a little bit of like male approval is in there, just a little bit. I think once the girls finally pull away from it, we can fully embrace this like sexual liberation that they really can offer.
I didn't think about that.
So tell me then, because I agree with Brianna. I didn't approach it from that aspect, and I totally understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you. So then, who do you think is living up to your standards of sexual liberation?
I would say Sukihana. Like Sukihana is a hoe in real life, and she's a hoe in her songs. Like it's,
but I mean,
but like
sometimes
she'll dip in and out too. But like in the beginning, she was a hoe in real life and a hoe in her songs. Not saying that the girls need to like be hoes in real life or nothing like that, or like
because I mean we know these niggas ain't doing half the shit that they rap about.
Yeah, but like I also don't think they should put so much emphasis or like so much effort on like taking hoe culture and then being like, or like slut culture and stuff like that. So actually,
I'm not one of them. But I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say who I do appreciate that's not a rap girl, Kehlani. When she did the Can I video, it was like it featured sex workers.
She used sex workers.
It was like she wasn't like, I'm gonna take this thing and just like do what I want and not put them in it and like try to distance myself from them. She was like, no, this is it, and this is how this is gonna rock. So I would like there to be a good clean
that's interesting.
merge.
That's interesting. And I agree. That is something that I would like to see. I do think, like as much progress as we have made, like there is still a ton to go. But I do think that the way that everyone reacted to songs like WAP saying, I can't believe our kids have to hear this. I can't believe this is awful. And I was listening to WAP and I was like, this song isn't even, I was like, this song is not bad.
I was about to say, I was like, there's songs from like songs that you listened to growing up from the 80s, 90s, whatever.
You don't even have to go that far back. You go on the radio now.
You really don't. You really don't.
Yeah, that are explicit, and it's like maybe it's not as like what is it, like out front, but like you know, obviously
pussy,
if you read
but...
if you read between the lines, they're saying the same things. But, so it's like, come on.
Which brings us to our next topic. To our next, thing we're pivoting to. We all came today with one song that we thought was nastier than wet ass pussy. And we're going to recite the lyrics for you today. So who wants to go first?
I choose Mariah.
Okay, damn. Okay, I'll go first.
Oh, damn. Now Mariah goes first. Wow.
So
it's just because it's so funny when she breaks down the lyrics. It's like she's just like, I don't know. It's gonna be funny. I know.
Okay, so I chose a song that came out in 2008, and that I, as a young child, who was a mere 12 years old, I heard this song so many times I knew all the lyrics. At 12 years old. So this is who you should have been worried about. This is Trina featuring Killer Mike. Too. Look Back at Me. A classic! Yeah, Killer Mike is on the song. All right. I got an ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mile for a dick I want to run. Slap it in my face. Shove it down my throat. Nigga, where your blunt? I can make this pussy smoke. I know how to fuck. I know how to ride. I can spin around and keep the dick still inside. Now your mouth wide. You looking real scared. I'm a man-eater, headhunter. I'm prepared. Yo, you running now. You running. I'm going to put this pussy on you just like this. Pussy in your jaws now smack like it's Thanksgiving and it ain't coming back. Collard green neck bone. Nigga, chew this ass. Both hold inspections. Don't stop till it pass. Lick for it. Stop. Wait, this is my favorite part. I'ma make it rain for you. Here's a golden shower. Smell it like a flower. My pussy is a rose. Come a little closer. I want to fuck your nose. If you want it, you can get it. Flip it, rub it back. Look back at me. Look back at it. Look back at it. So, again, I want to say they played this song on the radio. I was 12 years old.
That song 2008. Was everywhere.
It was every fucking where. And I think this is way fucking worse than any gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside me. Like Trina fully said, I'm gonna make it rain on you like a golden shower. She said, I know how to fuck and keep the dick. I know I can spin around and keep the... Do you know at 12 years old, I was like, how does a person do that? How do you spin around and keep the dick still?
Just like, thinking about it. Just like, how that works?
I'm sitting at home. I'm sitting at home now thinking, how the fuck does one spin around and keep the dicks? Even today, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I've ever tried it, but I don't know if I could accomplish the goal of keeping the dick still inside while I turn around. Like, I feel like that's some athletic shit, Trina. And she got all that ass too, and she still can pull this off. Like, I mean, bravo. Hats off to Trina. She really, is... I wish you guys could see Brianna's face. I wish you guys could see Brianna's face.
She's talented. She's a talented girl. She knows her strengths.
Talented in many ways. Okay. Who's next?
Bree, you gonna go next? I'm gonna go next. Damn, okay.
You got it.
All right, so I went a little bit more modern. When I'm not doing my duties as the international ambassador for the rap girls, I'm holding it down for my city, Chicago. So, of course...
Shout out to us.
Of course, I had to go with Miss Cupcake. If y'all don't know, Cupcake entrance into the game was very sexual.
Yeah.
So, there's that. I was thinking of doing Deep Throat, but I think Deep Throat is just like such a classic. Everyone knows that one, We hear that one a lot. Well, maybe we don't. I don't know. But to me...
We hear it more than other Cupcake songs.
Yeah, so I'm like, let me think of something new. So I'm going with Duck Duck Goose.
Okay, I've never heard this one, so please,
Me
I'm
either.
excited.
Me either.
I'm excited.
This is my first occurrence with this, so you better do it right.
I don't know if I could do it right, but honestly, after the first line, I don't know if I could keep going.
You can do it. You know how many verses I did of that damn song? I did like 3. I did like 3 verses.
Ooh. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. I thought I came, but I peed on the dick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's it. That's it. That's the song.
I told y'all. After the first line, I didn't know if I could do it. Ooh, pubic hair got inches. That's a weave on the dick.
Oh no!
No,
I told y'all.
Not that we're doing a break. Stop.
I told y'all. Let me keep going, please.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
No, it's hard. It's hard because she said some wild stuff. Pussy like a tree. It got leaves on that shit. Bang, bang this pussy. Keep chief with the dick. Climbing on that dick.
Yup.
Please, y'all, please. Climbing on that dick. Need a 10-feet ladder. I love the D. That's my favorite letter. My dude's in your phone taking up your data. My cake got fatter by using cum as the batter. I'm sorry. Ooh. Pussy on punishment.
I gotta listen to the song.
I'm trying to read it so you don't get the tone. Ooh. Pussy on punishment if she missed a dick appointment. Sloppy toppy for Poppy. Leave Sloppy Joe slops. I only call you Captain because your dick is off the hook. Then she goes.
Oh my god, I love Sloppy Joes. How dare she?
Baby. Then she goes, tap the head on the dick, duck, 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 goose. Head of the dick, duck, 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 goose. So that's the chorus. Let's get to some more verses, because...
Whoa.
Yeah,
oh my
wow.
God.
I don't know how it can get worse than that, but please continue. Please continue.
Let me jump around with this, because... If you broke, then the pussy acting like funny. No, if you broke, then the pussy acting funny like a mean pussy. Easy bake oven. This bitch is so similar. Touching your head, but ain't checking the temperature. Got the dick unlocked like a motherfucking prisoner. Nut in my pussy hair. That's deep conditioner.
What?
I'm done.
Fine, you know, just like.
Wait a minute.
Deep conditioner? What?
Yes, she is wild.
Oh my god. So Brianna.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Brianna, you
it's
go.
your turn.
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear with those lyrics.
Yeah, we heard every word. We heard every single word.
Crystal clear. Well, now I feel like, okay, my song is a little bit less than Shermee's, but I did Freaky Girl
Cupcake is hard to beat.
Nicki Minaj.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, that was tough. I did Freaky Girl remix with Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim, so I can start with the first verse, which is Nicki Minaj. So, you want a freaky girl? Welcome to Nicki's world. Nicki world.
Nicki world.
That's the best part.
Let me think. All right.
You have to do the voice.
I gotta do the voice.
Yes.
It sounds like this. It's like the same voice that she does for Roman's Revenge. Welcome to Nicki's world. Nicki's world. Nicki's world. Let me think. What can I do to kick it off? How about I come on this dick and let me lick it off? I mean, it's something so funny when it gets soft. I like to play with it and squeeze it like a stress ball. He said he liked to hear the sound of me slurping it.
They do like that.
His phone.
They do like that. They do. In my experience, that is the truth.
In my experience.
It does make them feel better about it, because it makes them feel like, damn, she's down there working. In reality, I'm not doing much.
Not breaking a sweat.
It's the illusion.
I say the louder you are,
the illusion for me. Exactly. Ladies, louder is better this summer, okay? We're not doing that much. Honestly, just suck on the tip a little bit. You'll be good.
It.
Like that's all you need to do.
This sounds like another episode of Tips, right? Episode's called Do It on the Tip.
Do it on the tip. Do it on the tip. Do it on and the motherfucking city girl. I'm sorry, Brianna. Go ahead.
We've been interrupting Brianna this entire time.
Right, she's sick of us.
I'm dead. All right. I don't even know where I stopped up. He said he liked to hear the sound of me slurping it. Turn off his phone because them hoes keep chirping it. Tell me that I got the fastest pussy in the world. And if he let me eat it, I could be his old girl. Fuck, I look like turning down some head. I mean, that's sort of like a bird turning down some bread. You can eat it like a treat. You can squirt it. You can ski. I'm a freak. I love to be just down. Just don't get none on my sheets. Okay. Right, I have nice sheets. I have 500 count thread.
I got that off Amazon, baby. I said the thread count matters. Can't do nothing crazy.
Thread count matters. Every time I pop the coochie, Gucci start choking me. Now I kind of scared I got Gucci stalking me. Sex game kinky. Niggas call me pinky. Fuck with presidents. I am Nikki Lewinsky.
Baby. Girl, her Nikki Lewinsky era, my God.
I mean, honestly, iconic.
I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki
One
Lewinsky,
of the most.
Nikki the Ninja, Nikki the Harajuku
Nicki the Ninja.
I mean, truly an iconic era. We must talk about it. That is fun. I love that. Do you want to do a Lil' Kim verse?
I was like, hold on, it's not loading for me, the Lil' Kim verse. I was like, honestly.
I mean, that's enough.
I was like, honestly, that feels like enough. I'm feeling already back.
That's a ton. That's
sorry,
a ton.
We're gonna make a sorry for mom and dad if you're tuning in.
We're gonna make a playlist for songs dirtier than WAP too. We're gonna give y'all 2 playlists in one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ton. That was a lot. Wow. So for any conservative that happens to stumble up on this, somehow,
we gotta put another trigger warning.
No, we don't have to put a trigger warning. Fuck them.
Right. A caution sign because it's too wet.
Okay.
Is Brianna trying to show us her bars?
Honestly, we're still waiting. Brianna said she would. She said June.
One of these days. I got you guys. I'll freestyle on one of these episodes.
She said June. So we're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna hold you to that. But so for any conservative who was like out there like, oh my God, WAP is like the worst, nastiest thing we've ever heard. Well, there you go. We just gave you 3 options of something.
Trust me,
that was only 3. We have more in the arsenal. We could give you more, but we won't because we've been here for over an hour.
Damn, now it's time to cut it.
Cut it. Cut it. Okay. That reminds me of a Beyonce concert, which makes me miss, concerts. Love all the girls to death. And with that being said, we will catch y'all next week. So thank you so much for listening.
Bye, y'all.
Later. Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, brought to you by Textured Heir, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedheir.com. Until next time.